if you think about it, their entire world, you think about all the countries that actually became independent from colonial things, so many of them. I probably runs into 100 at least, or maybe definitely, very, very large number of countries became free from colonial rules. How many of them are republics today? Have you thought about it? Outside of Western Europe and outside of North America and Oceania, Australia and New Zealand, outside of this, right? India is the only country with 70 years of continuous, regularly held elections. When India became independent, the world didn't give India a chance. India was said, no, they're going to be, in fact, British gave an impression to the whole world that Hindus were true fractious to govern themselves. This is the impression they gave. And in fact, because of the Mughal history, they felt that the Muslim rulers or Muslims should be in power in India. They really felt that. They tried to do that. But they felt that they were too weak and too few to be powerful, and they will not be able to sustain and so on. So they gave this impression that the world gave no chance to India at all. But still, 70 years now, in regular elections and peaceful transfer of power between several parties and several PMs. Some maybe last for a few days, nevertheless. Right? It was a peaceful transfer of power. And this is really, I think, amazing. It's an amazing. So definitely, it seems to me that India has built a national identity and a thought that we are one country and we should stay together in one country, and built a vibrant economy. And today, world is looking up to India as a power, right? So I think we as Indians have a lot to be proud of, and this is the day we should actually reminiscence and thank all the people who made it possible, and we should try to preserve it.
I urge everyone to ask one question. We want to see India as a Vishwaguru, but what has India as a guru taught you? When we ask others to see India as Vishwaguru and we claim ourselves to our nation to be Vishwaguru, the relevant question is, what has India taught us? The present India is teaching us on the way to live. And I would like to share one such lesson. The lesson that I took, or what I take from the present India. We all know that we live in the times of COVID, very difficult times. But we, as a whole world, has been resilient. The human species has been very resilient. We are developing. But what sort of development are we looking into is the question. And this is where India has taught me. The development to never be belligerent. The development to never be threatening to another person. Developing peacefully. When the whole world was looking for a vaccine, and yes, the vaccine has come from US, has come from UK, even India has a candidate. But the largest, or the second part of the key of the manufacturing capability lied with none other but India. Quoting Fauci, he said that the success of the whole vaccine program of the world rests on the shoulders of India. It was a time when India could have made fortune. It was a time when India could say that, see, you are at our terms. And it is quite leadership. And we could also say that, see, we did not cause the problem. We do not want to be part of the solution. No. And what did India say? India said, we shall lead the program. And it is not only we shall lead the program, but we shall also handhold our neighbors, the vaccine Maitri. And this is not just a point of diplomacy. There are people who say that it is a tactics of diplomacy. I am pretty sure that in the next day when the whole terms change, people are going to forget. Why would it be diplomacy when it is going to be something so forgetful? It is not that of a diplomacy. This has been the way that the modern India, the medieval India, and the ancient India has lived. We have shared our resources. We understood our development or the existence itself lies on the existence of our own neighbors, of our own friends, of our own foes. We believed in the peaceful existence, and this is what my India, my nation, has taught me on this Republic Day. Thank you.
पूर्णविजयसङ्कल्पोऽस्माकं
सततपरिश्रमशीलवताम् आयुगमविरतमनुवर्तत इह राष्ट्रधर्मसमुपासनं वन्दे मातृभुवं वन्दे वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे पुण्यपुरातनदेशोऽस्माकं मानवतार्चनशक्तिमतां प्रवहति पावनसंस्कृतिगङ्गा किल्बिषजातमपादधति सकलविश्वमङ्गलसंरचने जुहोति सर्वोऽप्यात्मानम् आयुगमविरतमनुवर्तत इह राष्ट्रधर्मसमुपासनं वन्दे मातृभुवं वन्दे वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे परमो मन्त्रः समरसतानः शक्तिसंभृतं राष्ट्रमिदं पूर्वजगौरवगाथास्माकं मार्गदर्शिका प्रेरिका भविष्यपथमुज्ज्वलमाधातुं शक्तिं सञ्चिनुमो नियतम् आयुगमविरतमनुवर्तत इह राष्ट्रधर्मसमुपासनं वन्दे मातृभुवं वन्दे वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे मातृभूमिराराधेयन्नो गतिरस्माकं सैव परा ईशकार्यमिदमेवास्माकं जीवितैकसङ्कल्पनम् सज्जननिर्मितकार्यपथेऽस्मिन्ननुयामो वयमनवरतम् आयुगमविरतमनुवर्तत इह राष्ट्रधर्मसमुपासनं वन्दे मातृभुवं वन्दे वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे जगदम्बां वन्दे। भारत माता की जय।